Alright everybody, it's Tim Robson here. I'm just out for a little wander around in the woods down the road from my house. Just thought I'd come and see how things were. Come and check on my little shelter, which has been fairly haggard over by the winds from the last few storms. It's all collapsed and all the leaves and moss is blown right off it. And it's really bare in here. Just a little scrappy bit of woodland down the road from where I live. I live like over there in some houses kind of that way. Yeah, it's just sort of like my day spot where I come and have a brew and chill out for half an hour or so while the missus is being boring. But one thing I have noticed is there's a tree missing. Well, it's not missing, it's lying down. It has fallen. It was a bit of a dead tree. We were all expecting it to fall, and it's gone and done it. It's a fairly big tree as well. So I'm going to have a fire, and I'm going to burn all these branches before the council come and take them away and use them for nothing. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised this place isn't flooded out, to be honest. I expected this little stream to have poured out. Carlisle is still on flood warnings. I went out for a walk last night to have a look at the River Petrel and the River Eden, and they were, you know, really close to bursting their banks. So, yeah, I'm surprised this bit stayed dry. Anyway, I'm going to set up some stuff. I want to show you bits and bobs about my hammock, and then I'm going to have a brew and I'll catch up with you. Tart. Right, this is my hammock setup. This is what I wanted to show some people. I know when I made video of my Whoopie slings, I didn't really talk about how I modded my hammock to take them or anything, so I'm going to show you. This is this is my Whoopie sling attachment. It's basically just the original strap that was in the 10th Wonder Super XL hammock that you would normally run up to the trees and tie round the trees, and I just cut it to maybe about 6 inches and then tied double overhand knot, sorry. I could have done a double fisherman's knot, but I wanted to try and keep as little of this cord as possible to reduce the weight. And then it's just simply a carabiner attached to that and to the Whoopie sling, and then the Whoopie sling goes up to a marlin spike hitch, which is just a simple knot. I've showed it in one of my other videos. Simple knot, and then the loop, the adjustable loop of the Whoopie slings just slips over the toggle, and it's exactly the same on this side. There's my 6 inches or so of strapping, double overhand knot, carabiner, not exactly the most expensive one, but it does the job and has done for a long time as well, and then Whoopie slings up to marlin spike hitch with a toggle. And yeah, tree strap, homemade. That's my suspension system. It's really easy to fit Whoopie slings to a hammock. I really like having this carabiner down here right at the end of the hammock, because that creates a drip ring. A lot of people's drip rings are like, you know, up here or like close to the tree, but you really want your drip ring to be as close to your hammock as possible, so that any amount of tarp that overlaps, you know, like I could have my tarp set up to like there, as long as it's not raining horizontal, the Whoopie sling's going to get wet and it's going to drip off there. It's not going to get the end of my hammock wet. So yeah, carabiners close to your hammock is good. I'll just show you this again. This is just my toggle system for my structural ridge line. Just a bit of paracord and then 2 sticks. These sticks are cured really nicely because I made these when I got this hammock about a year ago, and they've been in my bag ever since, and just, you know, been getting hard and strong. So they've never snapped. That's about that really. I'm going to put my underquilt up and just chill and get a brew going, and I'll come back to you. Here's my wonderful, amazing, super sexy, sweet and warm underquilt. I've done a little bit of jigging with it. I got rid of some of the baffles because I'd sewn in too many and it was compressing the down, so I've reduced down the amount and made them larger. Yeah, you can get a good view of that. It's made it nice and warm and squidgy and not as tight feeling. It felt like really compressed and almost hard. So yeah, I'm happy with my modifications to it. Plenty of room in there, ample room, keep you nice and warm up around your shoulders, around your head, and keeps your feet warm. There's not a single bit of, I'm falling over here, there's not a single bit of my underquilt that doesn't cover your body. It is very warm and very nice. Right, I'm just sitting here having a little fire and just chilling out on my own. I've got a friend Tom coming over, and you wouldn't believe the kindness of some people. The Christmas spirit must still be in swing, because a family of people with 2 young children just came walking through the woods from over there, beckoning me, come, 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 and they've brought me some food. They said, we didn't know your circumstances and we would have hated to thought you were sitting here hungry, so they brought me a turkey sandwich and sausage rolls and a beer, some juice and some crisps and fruit. God bless the kindness of strangers, eh? Right, that's me packed up now. I've had a wee fire. My mate Tom came, had a couple of beers, and yeah, I just wanted to show you one last thing before I go. If any of you have a 10th Wonder Super XL hammock and you're wanting to convert it to use Whoopie slings, I suggest you do it, not just because you know, they're lightweight and really easy to adjust and use, but also this is the size of my hammock now without all that webbing in there. It used to be like about this big, and yeah, it's like the size of a grapefruit now. You lose a lot of weight and a lot of bulk just getting rid of all that green webbing. Right, I'm away. See you later.